People, welcome to another edition of that finger tapping frenzy that we all know and love. It's WWE SuperCard with me, Big Jim, here at BadLadDad HQ. And it's a bit of a miserable Saturday afternoon here in London, but chiselling away at the road to glory to get that second Jack Gallagher card. But just before we go into that bit of action, just a quick bit of King of the Ring to mop up. Now, still doing King of the Ring at the moment. It's becoming increasingly difficult to get a pro that I don't have, I have to say. And I fell asleep for this one in the quarterfinals, so it was a fairly annoying but swift exit against Beast. If I just click on, you'll see I didn't power up at all. So my own stupid fault. It was winnable, but I didn't win it because I didn't turn up. So it's my own fault. Let's just have a quick look at chat though, just to say hello to a couple of the guys on there. As you can see, quite chatty. I like it when people get involved. Don't like it when it's all quiet. I like it when people actually have a chat. There's Jason from Alabama. Hello Jason. Hi pal, thanks very much for the chat. Prodigy from Arizona. It's all the A's in the States. So thanks very much guys for your comments. And as you can see, a nice bit of banter all the way through. And now to pick up a card which, to be quite honest, it's not going to form any part of any of my squads. Well, I've not had Nimini before, Naomi, so it's nice. It's an image that I could use perhaps on a future card. You never know what's going to crop up in the future, do you? Right, now then, let's have a look at, as we're talking about muscling into my ultimate decks, I do still have some Elite Pros in my deck, which, as you can see, are now in the bottom rung. There's the throwback Triple H and NXT Samoa Joe and Broccoli Legions, who has just swapped places with Samoa Joe. I didn't mean to do that, did I? There you go, as you can see. But the rest now are all Ultimate Pros, and again, very lucky in this low battery version of Road to Glory. There is a Chris Jericho there. Oh, Chris Jericho. I've been very clumsy with my fingers today. Chris Jericho has made the list of cards that I can pro. So he will make a pro. And of course, Jumping Jack Flash here, Jack Gallagher, he'll be a pro as well. Now, bearing in mind there's over a day to go. And I've also invested in a few pick doublers as well. Because to be quite honest, having worked flat out for 2 weeks, I felt like I deserved it to make the job just a little bit easier and not spend so much of my first free weekend in 4 just tapping away for 4 days. But it does mean that I can just tap while I'm talking. And of course we have coming up in the very near future now a WrestleMania looming large. And I was very pleased, ecstatic to see the Viper finally bite back after laying in wait for 6 months. I don't know if you saw that clip of him from 6 months ago where he was talking about how a snake just waits in the background and waits for its opportunity. It's finally turned on Bray Wyatt, and that's as it should be. We'll see Randy do the job, although I have to admit, Randy against AJ Styles, it's a bit of a tough one for this household. Randy Orton was one of Ninja Boy's first favourite superstars, and someone who I've followed for years and just think he's possibly the best technical wrestler out there because he makes everything look so easy when it's not. And AJ Styles, who I would guess, I don't know for a fact, but I would say that he's probably Ninja Boy's favourite superstar on the present roster. So, Bit of a dilemma here at BadLadDad HQ. I guess what it does mean is we don't mind who goes through. It's like it's different for like when you've got a football team you follow, or an ice hockey team, or a baseball team, or a cricket team, whoever. You just follow that one team really. You don't have more than one team. Certainly not in the same division anyway. So to have more than one favourite wrestler and find them coming up against each other for a bigger prize. Causes a few problems, but as I say, you could look at it from the point of view that everyone's a winner. Well, not the guy who loses, but certainly you're going to guarantee someone who you want to be fighting for the big one. Now, another card I did pull about 2 days ago was another Ultimate Dean Ambrose. Now I have Dino as a pro, so not overly excited about that. It's another single, of course, but it's another opportunity for a pro, and I guess the ultimate goal is to make sure that all your decks are full of Ultimate Pros, pending getting whatever new cards, new tiers, or whatever it is they've got up their sleeve, if anything at all, for the future. Now, Fusion Chamber, you may well have seen in the last video, I actually didn't open my Elite Fusion Chamber until I was able to make a video with you guys. So I was a couple of days behind most of the rest of the world in doing that, and then I didn't actually kick off my Ultimate Fusion card until a couple of days ago. So that, I think, still has 3 days to run. Now, looking ahead to that, what would be nice, I've seen a few tweets already. Thanks for your tweets. Do keep letting me see what you get, what you're kicking out of your Fusion Chambers. Your Fusion Chambers. I've seen quite a few Lanas coming out. Now, obviously, a Lana Pro would really be the ideal, because that would make your female deck pretty damn strong. But, as we've said, even though I've got plenty of SummerSlam Fusions banked, ready to go through the whole process, it's still a lengthy process to go through Hardened, Elite and then Ultimate without spending any sort of cash or credits. So it's probably going to be a while. Who knows, we might even have a new tier before we even get round to getting a second Ultimate card. I don't know. If you're not on Twitter, by the way, please feel free to leave comments down below on the YouTube page. It has been a bit more difficult just of late to keep tabs on messages and reply to people individually. Excuse me. As I've mentioned, probably to the point where you're completely sick of hearing about it. But I have been working pretty flat out over, it's now the last 3 weeks. When I say flat out, I don't mean just turning up somewhere, working for 8 hours and then going home. I mean waking up in the morning, whizzing Ninja Boy off to school, getting home, working till he's finished school, dealing with him in the evening, waiting until everyone's gone to bed, and then carrying on working through the night. Which is kind of a problem with the profession that I've got. It does eat up an awful lot of your personal time. Well, in fact, personal time doesn't exist because you just got to get the job done, no matter what the time is. So, it's made it difficult playing games, let alone making videos about games. So, apologies for being a little tardy with the video making. We did hit a fairly nice run just a couple of weeks ago, despite all the work I was doing. We did manage to knock out 5 in 5 days, but that's not been so possible these last few days. But we're going to do our best. So there's this today, and we have recorded as well today, we just finished it, a WWE Champions video. That's WWE Champions. That will be out on Sunday. And I do have a FIFA video, but they're a bit trickier to edit because, of course, they come from a games console, which probably now won't be till Monday. But hopefully that will mean you've got this today. That's assuming you're watching it the day it's come out, Saturday. And WWE Champions tomorrow and FIFA 17 on a Monday. Right, I'm just coming to the end of this one. Not doing too badly on the big KO. I must be, I would have thought, 3/5 of the way through, 3/4 of the way through, something like that. I didn't really pay much attention to what the card count was, what the point count was, sorry, on the way through. I was too busy talking to you guys. Yeah, so please do leave comments down below. I mean, I do read them. The problem is, obviously, if I sit down and start answering one, then I feel obliged I've got to answer everybody. So I do cast an eye down them, and every now and again I have to remove the not so polite ones. But equally, I have noticed there have been a few unkind comments. Some directed towards a Ninja Boy, which is a bit unfair considering he's 9. And but I'm pleased to say that some of our subscribers are very quick to jump on the back of anyone who comes out with anything that's a bit out of order and put people in their place. So thank you for that support on the pages. Don't get too carried away. Don't get too personal, but it's been nice to see the swell of support that's come through. As I say, it's particularly, I mean, I don't care, I'm an old fart, I can say that, can't I? So, you know, I've been called far worse things over the years and been involved in far too many scrapes to worry about a few comments that people are going to make on social media. I can just take a step back from it and just laugh in your face if that's what you do. But it's a bit unfair when it's on the little lad. Well, I got a bit serious there, didn't I? I was a bit far too serious for these videos. Right, there we go. 135 out of 200. Let's just have a quick deck pick. Look, 5%. I was going to say I'll try and do one more, but if I'm down to 5% on power, perhaps better quit while the going's good. Look, C, the big C. I went to see on the big C. John Cena. Right, there we go. There we have it. That's it. That's me done for now. Obviously, very much hoping and expecting to get certainly Chris and Jack Gallagher. Get Jack Gallagher to get that pro. And that's a very important pro for me, of course, as it is for most people, because he's a left arrow. And we've all been dying for a left arrow. In fact, I think Chris Jericho's a left arrow. Look at that. It's Christmas. 2 blue left arrow pros coming to Big Jim's crew very soon. Thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget, Champions tomorrow, FIFA on Monday. And if you want to see those videos when they come out, the best way, subscribe down below, bung us a like or several likes if you can be bothered. And follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. It's all at BadLadDad. You know what? Till then, you stay cool.